We'll take questions for Kevin. First question, back left on 4.
Katie over here. Speedy from Complex. Where does winning this MVP rank amongst some of the other hardware that you've won in your career?
It's all sweet to me. I mean, it's hard to rank. You know, everything is special. But it's cool to be out there with some of the best players that ever played the game, and to win an MVP in front of my family and friends is pretty sweet. So I just try to keep racking them up, I guess.
Next question here in the center.
Kari Jones, Quessy Sport. What do you think about the young up-and-coming talent in the NBA?
I think the NBA is in great hands. You know, so many young players who've made it to this point so early in their careers, and that's pretty rare. You know, you got Ben Simmons in his second year. You got guys like D'Angelo Russell and Karl Anthony Towns. The young players are still early 20s. You know, so the league is in great hands. It's a joy to get to know these guys on another level and also play against them.
Dan's next towards the center.
Dan Feldman, NBC Sports. Being at a different point in your career, in your life, how does this award compare to when you won it in 2012 for you?
I mean, obviously the first time is always sweet, sweeter, I guess. I didn't come in any of these games expecting to do anything. It just kind of happened, and so the first time was cool. You know, that's how in 2012 started to feel like I started to hit that elite level. So, it was all that stuff in 1 year was pretty exciting to me. But as a veteran now, coming back, winning another MVP is cool to put it to the trophy case.
Front row on your left.
As a kid watching the All Star, what was your all-time favorite moment?
The game in 2001 in D.C., I can remember my mom and my brother, we riding in the car listening to it on the radio when Stephon Marbury and AI came back from, I guess, 20 points down and won the game. So I remember that whole weekend, so much excitement around D.C.
Over here.
Katie, what did it mean to you to kind of see Dirk and Dwayne do what they were doing tonight and get those jerseys?
Man, those guys look good to be been in the league for so long and, still playing at a high level. D-Wade, I was telling a couple guys, feel like he can play a few more years. And Dirk to play 21 years in the NBA is, it's just ridiculous, So, for them to be honored tonight was cool to be a part of.
All the way back to center.
Katie, you guys kind of, through the first 3 quarters, it's up and down the court a lot. But how important was it for you to really finish strong and win this thing?
We definitely talked about it before the game, and at halftime we gave up, I guess, 88 points maybe, and Coach Malone said the record is 194, and we don't want to get that put on us. So I think guys just buckled down and, wanted to win after a while.
Over here on the right side.
Kevin, how are you? Nabate House, Bill Runner on Sports. Which one of your teammates did you have, you felt like you had instant chemistry with on the court that you enjoyed playing with?
Every one of them. I think every one of these guys, you can relate to them on a different level. A lot of these guys come from the same background and, the same circumstances. So you relate to them on a different level, and all our skills match with each other. So, you got guys that could play 4 positions out there. So, you don't mind sitting in the corner waiting for the ball to come to you for a 3. So you don't really have to do too much when you're playing with so many great players. You can do what you're just best at.
Third row, fourth in.
Hey, Kevin, Steve Reed from the Associated Press. What did you think of Giannis's effort tonight? And I wonder if you could just speak to his future in the league, being such a young player.
I mean, he's, he got potential through the roof. I mean, he's still producing at an elite level, and it's scary to see how far he can keep going. His game is still, rounding out the shape. He's still getting better, but he's leading top 5, top 3 MVP candidates right now at 20. How old is he? 23. So, be that young and already at the top of the class is one of the elites in the game. It's a joy to watch this progression.
In the center. Last question right in the center. This microphone's right to your left.
Sandeep Chandak with Yahoo Sports. KD, there was a play where Clay hit a corner 3 and then kind of looked at Steph, and then Steph got him back with the and 1-3. Being their teammates, what was your reaction to that?
It was so fun to see. Those guys always, joking around and seeing who can make the most shots. And, their chemistry together is second to none. So, we know we're going to be talking about those two plays for the next couple of days. It was good to see Steph knock that shot down over Klay, because Klay always talking trash to him. So, those guys, had a lot of fun tonight, and I'm looking forward to having even more fun in the second half of the season.
Thank you, Kevin. Both coaches will be next.